Hey everyone, welcome to YouTube Mommy Meetup. I'm Dana Ryan from danaryan.tv, and we are here in another live hangout. I'm here with my co-hosts. I'll start with Amy from Dreamflight 6000. Do you want to go ahead and say hello?
Hello everyone.
Okay, and Diana from Being Mommy with Style. You want to say hi?
Hey everyone.
Okay, and it's just the three of us tonight. It's just the three of us because we are going to be talking about the YouTube Mom Conference. Yay!
Vacation, that's what it is.
It's really a vacation. Yeah. Well, for us three, for sure. The YouTube Mom Conference, if you don't know what it is a YouTubing event for YouTube moms, and it is going to be in Chicago at the Palmer House Hilton, and it's going to be on August 15th, 2015, and you can buy tickets and find information at YouTubeMomConference.com. So basically this is our first annual conference for YouTube Mommy Meetup, and it's going to be an interactive networking event. We're going to be filming, we're going to be having sort of a kid zone, a meetup portion, and it's just a day-long event, and we're really excited. And we are doing this hangout to answer questions that you guys have about the conference. And so we did receive a whole bunch of questions within the YouTube Mommy Meetup group, and so we're going to go ahead and go through those and sort of answer all the questions you have. And after the hangout's over, if you have any more questions, please leave them in the comments or go to the group and you can write them there, and we'll do our best, obviously to answer them. We do have a conference committee, which consists of us, as well as Crystal from Brought to You by Mom, and also Jendi from Jendi's Journal.
Hey.
Yes.
Look at Jendi.
What? Oh, Jendi is
she
here.
She thinks we all look good tonight.
Thank you, Jendi.
Thank you.
We dressed up for the occasion because we're so excited about the conference.
She knows how to butter herself.
Yeah. So Jendi and Crystal have really been helping us with organizing everything with the sponsorships that we're getting together. So thank you so much to them. And obviously Jendi's here in the comments. Crystal is with the YouTube Mommy Meetup Twitter team on Twitter. All you have to do is tweet under the hashtag YTMM, and Crystal will be there, as well as some of the other members from the Twitter team, like I said. So you can ask questions there. And but like I said, after we're done the hangout, we will still, try to go back and answer any questions if you're watching this back later, or if you're listening in the podcast. If you are listening on the podcast, all you have to do is go to the Facebook group, or come back to this video at ytmm.tv. You'll find it there, and you can leave your question there, or you can go to YouTubeMommyMeetup.com and leave a comment there if you have a question for us. But okay, so that was the big introduction. Let's get right into it. So what's our first question about the conference? So I think Amy, you've got this one. Go for it.
All right. It's about kids. What is everyone going to do with their kids and husbands during the first half? This is from Nicole. I don't know if I should say the name or not.
Okay, Nicole, does she have her channel name there?
No.
Okay.
I think I might know it, but I can't. I don't want to say it wrong. But she said, I'm trying to decide if I should bring them along. The girls would love to meet other YouTube kids, but I don't know that what I'll have them do during that time.
Okay, let's talk about the schedule first. What the day schedule is for maybe someone who doesn't know. Do you know what the schedule is, Diana? Not to put you on the spot, but do you have it memorized?
I'm not going to say the exact times because I don't know if I have the exact times right, but we're going to have a filming session in the morning, which is primarily going to be creators. So it's creators signing up on our sign-up sheets for specific times to film with other creators, make our own content, and that's kind of individualized for a few hours in the morning. Then we're going to break for lunch and have lunch. And after lunch, then there's going to be a networking event where the kids can come in. There's going to be a kids play zone, and it's going to be kind of like a meet and greet type of atmosphere for the creators and their families after lunch. And then I think we talked about doing some kind of off-campus activities later on in the evening, so like possibly building in those later on. So we can talk about that later, but.
Perfect. So the kids
it's like
are welcome.
You're reading that.
You
did that so
good.
Perfect.
Off the top of my head.
Off campus. I mean, you could
I think she's been studying. I think she's studied up.
Good job.
All that looking on my phone has been paying off.
Right. So if you are bringing your kids with you to the event, kids can come into the room after the lunch, so in the afternoon portion they can. So the early morning session is just for creators, like Diana said, because we will be filming, so we want to make sure that for everyone to be filming together that there's no, major distractions with any young ones running around, and that's why we've sort of broken the day into two like that. So if you do have children, you can come in the afternoon and they can be there, and we do have the kids zone for them, so there'll be some activities there for them to do, and it is just sort of like a mingling sort of environment, and where we'll be doing raffles and stuff in the afternoon with certain prizes. So what to do with your kids if you're bringing them and you want to come to the morning session. I know Amy, you're going to have Andy there with you, so if you maybe have someone there to watch the kids in the morning.
I'm not sure what he's going to do, but
I know that if my husband comes along and brings the girls, it's a little bit of a walk down Michigan Avenue, but it should hopefully be pretty, maybe a little bit hot in August, but should be pretty walk, up to Water Tower Place. There's a great Lego store there. There's an American Girl store there. There's plenty of things that could keep the kids busy for a little while. Also, if it's really nice weather and it's hot, the hotel is directly across the street from Millennium Park. And that's where like the Big Bean is, Cloud Gate, which is kind of one of Chicago's new landmarks or whatever, which is a really neat kind of tourist site to see. They also have a free open to the public splash pad. So if you have the kids, they want to go over there with husbands or your significant other and bring a swimsuit, they can go play in the splash pad. It's almost right across the street from the hotel. So they'd be really super close.
And you're our tour guide.
I'm going to try. I'm going to try. I am local to Chicago right now. At some point, we're supposed to be moving to Michigan, but I am local to Chicago right now. I may still be at that point, actually. But anyhow, yeah, I'll try my best.
Maybe we could organize like a meetup for the significant others, like in the lobby, to head over to that park, like in the morning, like some kind of
numbers.
just like a location, like, dads, you can meet here to go together across the street if you want to,
Yeah,
something like that.
Exactly.
Yep.
And then the kids can play and all that. That would be fun.
And I can say, what do you think about this YouTube stuff?
Right.
Right. Like, is this all your wife talks about? Because mine, I mean, man.
They can commiserate about our odd hobbies. Okay, great. All right, what's the next question then that we have? Go ahead, Diana.
All right, the next question is from Sarah from Finding My Mommy Way. And Sarah asks, what room is the conference located in the hotel? So, Dana, you want to show the picture of the room and all that?
Okay, so that's a really good question. So we're going to show you a picture of the room here. And there you go. So that's kind of what the room is.
Everybody, ooh and aw.
It is really pretty. I love that room.
So
it's really pretty.
So that's where we'll be, and I'm going to show that picture again later when we come to another question. But the actual name of the room in the Palmer House is not going to be disclosed in this Hangout. We will let everyone know in the private Facebook group. So once you register, once you buy your ticket and you register, you'll see it on your ticket. There's a link to the private Facebook group, and once you join in there, that's where we have all of our appointment books set up for the filming in the beginning, and also that's where we'll let you know what room we're going to be in. So if you happen to be coming to the conference and you didn't join that private Facebook group, then I'm sure then when you come to the hotel, you can ask at the front desk, where to find the YouTube Mom Conference, and they'll let you know, and they'll direct you there. So we're not saying it in the Hangout just for security. We do have security measures in place to make sure that everybody's safe at the conference. Since we are YouTube moms, we will have a security guard at the door, outside, checking tickets, and also there just in case we have any problems, which I don't expect any. But just we're not going to say the actual name of the room in the Hangout, but we will let you know in the private group. Okay?
All right.
Okay. All right. When did the doors open?
When do the doors open? Okay, so as Diana said earlier, we have the morning session, and it actually starts at 10, so from 10 to 12. So 10 o'clock will be the first filming session at 10 o'clock, but the doors open about 9:15, 9:30, so you can get there, you can get to the registration desk, you can get, well, there's another question coming up asking about this, but you can get your ID badge and everything. So about 9:15, I think, is probably when we'll have the doors open, so you can start coming in and get settled in the room.
All right, great.
Finding My Mommy Way said something.
Oh, that's Sarah. We're answering all of our questions.
Yes, Sarah. She said there's a family fest in Millennium Park every day in the summer. I can post a link in the group for the conference. Great for children as well as yummy eats, and you can head over to Maggie Daly Park.
Okay,
All right.
Perfect. Thank
Nice.
you, Sarah. We
Very
love you.
nice.
Okay.
Another
All right.
tour guide.
Yeah, she's local also. So yes, Sarah, you're gonna be helping me head up the tour guide committee here. Another question from Sarah is, will there be name tags or any other written pieces where our names or any other information are listed? Can we choose how we want them listed also?
Yeah, so like I just was saying, when you come in to register at the registration desk, you're going to get an ID badge. On your ID badge will be your first name, not your last name, just your first name, and then also your channel name on YouTube. So if it's not clear which YouTube channel is your main mommy channel or which one is the main one that you want sort of associated with you, then let us know in the private group and we'll make sure that we have the right channel listed on there for you. So also that's when you'll be getting your swag bag, your raffle tickets at the registration desk for our different raffle items. What else? Your schedule. So your schedule for all the filming, you'll be handed that at the desk, and I believe also maybe some stuff for local attractions and things like that. So yeah.
All right, I'm gonna have to pare my channel names down to just one, huh?
Yes. No. Yes. You
yes.
do.
Yes.
Otherwise,
make
nobody
yours
can read
extra
it.
wide.
It'll be like all these little fonts. So you want it to be big.
Here's your name tag, Diane.
Right.
Oh,
Anyone
no.
filming with you will have to be like, it's Diana from and from. It's okay though.
With me, Mama,
When
this
she also
style, that's
has
good.
this channel.
Yes. It's all right. Like I said, you're not a real YouTuber until you have at least 3 channels.
Well, check.
All right, Amy, do you have the next one?
Yes. How will the filming zones be staged? For example, table and chairs, backdrop.
Okay. Yep. So that's a great question. And so we'll look at our picture again of our room. So as you can see here, what the room looks like, the wall is very pretty. There is some crown molding, chair rails. It's like a blue background. And so that will be the background. The room in itself is so beautiful that we don't need anything else. So the filming zones that we have, there's going to be 6 different zones within the room and 25 stations about. So each station has 2 seats. So there's 2 seats in the station for you to film with one other person for your collab videos. And there will be 6 rounds about, so there'll be some kind of bell sounding or something so that to indicate it's time to move on to the next round. And you'll be given about 20 minutes to film with each person while you're there. So that's kind of what they're going to look like. That's the room. And the lighting, it's going to be natural light. You can see that there's windows in the room, so we'll have lots of natural light flooding into the room. So anything else there that I missed that you guys can...
You kind of segue into the next question, so I'll go ahead and read it off for you. She asked, how's the lighting in the room, which you answered is natural lighting. And then Sarah also asked, will lighting kits be recommended? Will they be supplied? What about extension cords? So I guess start to try to write our packing list out, what everyone's going to bring with them. I know I'm personally going to be bringing my lighting kit just in case, and I'll have some extra extension cords with myself as well.
Yep. Yeah, I'd say bring those yourself if you're interested in having that.
Yeah.
I don't own any lighting, so I'm going to bring the sunshine that day.
Yeah, usually I just adjust the lighting setting on my camera. Depends on what camera you have, though, too. But I can actually brighten it up on my camera, so I don't even need extra lights. So with the natural light coming in and then with me being able to adjust that on my camera, I think I should be okay. Good question. Good question. Okay.
Do you want to ask the next one, Amy?
Sure. She talked about power strips. Or did we talk about that? Charging station? Will there be a charging station with power strips?
Sure. I think we can probably do that. Yeah.
And then her next question is, she also asked, is the room near a restroom? If not, will there be an area to touch up more than a compact-sized mirror? I'm going to be bringing my giant mirror. No, I'm just kidding.
Good. We'll set that up. No.
Yeah.
We have a great rep at the hotel. She's been absolutely fabulous. You know, I've been working with her a lot, going back and forth. But I asked her today this question because I wasn't sure about the bathroom, and she said that there's a bathroom, restrooms right down the hall from outside the room, and she said it's almost going to be like we have our own private bathroom for the event. So
Awesome.
it'll be right nearby, so we can go over to use that to prep.
It's going to look like a girl's vanity area.
It's going to, I know.
It's going to be makeup and flat irons and hairspray galore. It's going to bring me back to my dance competition days.
Good, because we are going to be doing some dancing, right?
Yes, some prancercising, I think at least, and
that's right.
I think we could do a couple other ones have come out since then too.
Yeah. I think Lisa, Party of Five, is going to be leading that up, the prancercise. I don't know if she knows that yet, but I think we just assigned it to her.
We just assigned it to her. You've officially been nominated.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, goodness.
Looks like Sweet Moms says, sounds so fun. I hope you guys plan one out for California. So, yes, we're hoping to change every year to a different city. So I'm hoping we get out to California, too, one year.
Disneyland.
I know.
I know.
Disney World in Florida and then Disneyland. Yep.
Yeah. Disney World would be epic.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since matchups must be done by 8/1/15, so August 1st, if tickets do not sell out, will there be a purchase cutoff date?
Okay, so in the appointment books within the private group, the appointment books, you can set up who you're going to be filming with, and it says on the appointment books you have to have them completed by August 1st. And the reason why we say that is that we have time to set up everyone's schedules, which will be handed to you when you get to the event. So we need time to set that up, you know, arrange it, print it, everything. So that's why we said by August 1st to have your appointment books filled in. If someone does, if we're not sold out by that point, and we do have a limited number of tickets, we have a capacity issue with the room, and we wanted to set it at a number that we felt that everybody would be able to, you know, really get to know each other, film. We didn't want it to be too overwhelming, especially because it's our first year. So, but if it hasn't sold out by August 1st, and some tickets sell after that, they can still sell, of course. That's fine. You can still come. You just might, and we'll work with that, you know, after that time period. All of the appointment books for the existing attendees may be filled up by that point, but it doesn't. That's not to say you definitely can still come, of course. So, and if you're interested in filming, you know, we'll figure something out or try to work with you, and hopefully maybe there'd be not just you joining late, maybe someone else, and then you could match up with them. So hopefully that answers that question. Okay.
All right. The next question is talking about matchups and I guess choosing your matchups, and there's a whole kind of list telling you, you know, how to do things in the private group. But Sarah asked specifically about filming time at the conference is limited, and all participants are encouraged to be respectful and understanding that matchups may be coordinated with similarly sized channels or with similar audiences. So then her question about that is, I have a mishmash of video topics with no real lean one way or the other, as are a number of our mommy channels, I'm sure, and a small channel, she says, so should I not approach a larger channel to partner?
I definitely think that you should approach whoever you would like to, who's there, who you think would be a good fit for you, and that's simply there, you know, to say, you know, it's sort of like a disclaimer for us, as, you know, we do understand that perhaps, you know, you're requesting a spot in their appointment book, and they might be looking also to see who might be the best fit for them. So that's the only reason it's there. It's not to say you should not approach anyone, you know, that you feel you'd like to film with. You know, definitely do that. But whether or not they, you know, choose to accept that appointment, you know, that's you know, it's just kind of there to say, you know, we understand everyone's going to be looking to sort of match up with people that they feel will, you know, be the most, you know, valuable for them. And but definitely approach. I would say, you know, please do that. Don't hold back from asking who you would like to film with. So do it for sure. Does that answer that? Anything to add to that?
That was a good answer. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Is the 12:20 to 12:40 live in the lobby hangout on air for everyone, or just the committee?
Yep, so we put that in the schedule because everyone was saying, can you do a live hangout while you're there at the conference? And we're like, well, yeah, maybe we can try to do that. And we thought, oh, we'll do it over the lunch break, maybe in the lobby because we might get better internet, reception. But now with the advent of, the Meerkat app on Twitter, also Periscope, like there's other apps where we could do some live streaming just from our phones. So I'm kind of not certain yet on how that's going to go. Diana and Amy and I still have to talk about that, what the best thing to do for the live sort of portion, when we're going to do it, how we're going to do it. But it's open to anybody who's there at the conference. If you're around, you want to hang with us, be in it, you can be there. You can live stream on your own phone while we're doing it. So it was just kind of something we put there because we were hoping to go live in some capacity while we're there, whether it's on, like I said, Meerkat or whether it is a Google Hangout like this. We're not really sure yet. Diana, you're making a face. I feel like you have something to say.
I just, I get excited about things. We should do vlogger inception, like everyone gets on Periscope or Meerkat or whatever, and you just have like a line of people where it's just like, You know what? That would be
so fun. Like if we did like a pass your phone down the line or something. Like everybody stood and Meerkat and you passed it down and they were like, hey.
Hey. Yeah, so
Yes.
Probably definitely some fun things like that will just like spontaneously pop up, and we may have some stuff planned too.
Yeah, but everybody who's there at the conference with us is invited wherever we're doing the live hangout. So, yeah.
All right. And the next question that Sarah from Finding My Mommy Way asks is, during the meetup portion of the event, is it a film-free affair? Is it mostly mix and mingle, or are there other activities?
Good question. And it's not film-free. There won't be like designated sort of spots and exactly, or like, it'll be more casual. Think of it as just like a cocktail party. That's how I kind of like to think about it, with kids running around, and there won't be any drinks that I know of, any alcoholic beverages, but it's like a cocktail party where we're just going to be hanging out. We're going to do raffles. There'll be a little bit of food there, like some, snacks. We do have the lunch break and everything, but we'll have something in the afternoon. But of course, if you're sitting with somebody talking, if you want to just pick up a camera and start freestyle vlogging, of course, yes, we're YouTubers. You can do that anywhere you like. So I'm sure that
we're going to be like walking around like this the whole time, anyways.
Yeah, exactly. It just means that there'll be kids there. It won't be formal, like as formal sit downs to do things. And but yeah, you can film as much as you want. Anywhere, anytime.
When the kids' dance-off portion is going to be, so have your camera.
Yeah. Okay, Amy, do you have you want to do the next one?
She said, will there be prop tables, product placement opportunities, and when can those be filmed?
Yep. So part of the sponsorship opportunity, and a couple sponsors have decided to do this. There will be some prop tables there, and what that means is depending on who the sponsor is, this is all in the private group. You'll get details about this in the private group, and obviously when you're there. But they will have certain, they'll have props set out. So if you choose to film with those, then they're offering certain incentives to you to do that. Of course, there's no obligation to do anything like that, but there'll be opportunity there. And there are going to be some of those brands will be on site. Representatives will be there at the conference, which also gives you an opportunity to network with them and have a contact with them, possibly for some future brand deals on your channel. So that's something that's pretty cool, even if you chose not to use any of their props. But that's something that they're going to have there, will be available. Yes. Did I answer that all?
Yeah, great. Okay. Great answer.
I
think like that was the last question out of that one. Oh, Sarah also asked later on down, she asks one last question. She says, will the room be secure during the lunch break?
Yep. And that's a good question, because no, it definitely will not. I would not leave any valuable items there, because most likely we're all going to be out of the room for the most part, and we're going to be eating somewhere. We've already talked about how we're going to let everyone know where in case you want to join us, but we're not going to be, there's not going to be anyone there. Even though we do have security on hand, they're not going to be watching your stuff. So if you have expensive cameras that you brought in for the filming session in the beginning, maybe you want to sort of pack that up, put it back in your car or in your room if you're staying there on site at the hotel. I wouldn't leave anything valuable there in the room.
time to get the vlogging camera out and just walk around.
Right. Okay, I see some, let me see, are there any other comments you see? I see Squared Mom came and said, hey, everyone. And the meetup is a great idea. That's good.
Yeah, I think it's going to be so fun.
Yep. And let's see, that's Finding My Mommy Way. Did we already read that one off? Yes.
Yeah.
All right. New England, someone's asking for a New England conference. Give us a couple years, everyone. I can't wait to see how this first year goes. It's going to be a big learning experience, I think. So we're going to really perfect things after this year. It's going to be fun.
Yeah. We'll have to send out surveys after it's over.
Yes,
like tell us your favorite parts.
I know.
Yep.
Okay. And that was perfect. That was like 30 minutes bang on spot. So.
Yeah.
Do you have Twitter up at all? Because every time I turn on my phone, it starts clicking in the Hangout, so I always turn it off. So
hold on, I'll grab it up.
I haven't looked at the Twitter feed to see how's everybody doing over there.
Crystal from Brought to You by Mom says, just don't plan a flash dance at YouTube Mommy Meetup Conference and we're good. So she apparently did not like my flash dance competition idea.
Okay.
Right.
Sorry, giving you a second there to look through. I've never been to Chicago, so I'm really excited to go. I know it's going to be really hot. There's also an air show going on the same weekend. So didn't you say there's going to be like planes flying over and stuff?
There's so many great things going on. You know, Chicago's a really busy place in the summer because we can't get outside much in the winter, so we just cram everything into the summer months. It's a really neat air and water show going on, so that would actually be, if you can get tickets, another great opportunity to send the husbands and kids or significant others off to watch that. It is on the waterfront, but you can actually view it from a lot of different parts of the city. You can see, obviously, everything in the air. Sometimes it's even a great show if you're driving on the interstate. You can see all the planes go over. So there's the Air and Water Show. Sarah already said about the Family Fun Fest in the park across the street. One of my favorite places to go, and this is kind of year-round open, is Michigan Avenue. If you love to shop, head up north on Michigan Avenue. And also Navy Pier is also great in the summer, so that'd be another great place to go with the kids. So lots
we can get all that done. I want to do all those things. Oh, and I want to go to the top floor of the Hancock.
Yeah, we want to go up in the observatory.
That's kind of my number one thing. Hey, can we see airplanes and boats from there?
Yes, and that would be a gorgeous view. In fact, we were talking about doing that on Sunday morning. So, yeah. So I think
Sunday morning, that's where I'll be.
Yes, yeah. So definitely,
I'll bring my security
so many things to do in Chicago. You need like more than a couple of days for sure. There's all the museums that are wonderful, but you need like a day to do like one or two of them. So if you're at the conference, I would say if you're planning on doing that stuff, you're going to need to do it on a day that's not Saturday, for sure.
I'm coming. I'm going to be there. This is like our vacation. We haven't been on vacation in years, so we're coming Friday. So I'll have some time.
Yeah.
To do some things.
That'll be fun.
The hotel.
If I'm brave enough to leave the building.
I'll grab you by the arm. You're going with me.
Are you going to be there, Diana?
Yeah. I'm going to be there Friday and yeah.
Oh, good. Okay.
Friday. Just
nice when you have somebody that knows kind of where things are, and that'll be nice. Very nice.
I'll be there.
Yeah, the hotel in itself is like so gorgeous. It's like a historical monument. So I'm really excited. Jim and I are just excited to be there or be together. Like we haven't been being away together is obviously so nice. Like we're not bringing the kids, so it's going to be so fun for us to be doing this. And it's in the theater district, the hotel, I think. So if anyone wanted to see a play or something, I think it's within walking distance probably from the hotel. But
yeah, so neat. I'm so
lots
excited.
of stuff to fit into.
I think they said that the brownie was invented at the Palmer House. I think I read that somewhere.
I think I read that somewhere too.
Yeah, we'll have to eat some brownies while we're there. Maybe
I'm
fine
with that.
Yeah,
some macarons too. Yeah.
Yes. Oh,
now I know the difference between macaroons and macarons. So
yeah,
I know that. Thanks to you, I learned that.
I'm lots of useless knowledge and trivia over here.
Okay. All right. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this. Thank you guys so much for your questions, Sarah Way. You really rock. Thanks for all those great questions. And, again, anyone else who has more questions, leave them in the comments. We'll try our best to answer them if we didn't answer them in this Hangout. And it's going to be so fun, and I'm so excited for everybody who's already registered to come. I really am appreciative, especially to those who were the first to register, months ago when we first started selling tickets, and I appreciate it so much. I'm really looking forward to meeting everyone, and especially meeting Amy and Diana in real life for the first time.
Yay!
It's going to be phenomenal. I can't wait for that moment. It's going to be so good. I'm just like, oh my God. So, but if you want to see more information, just go to YouTubeMomConference.com. That's where you can go to register and buy your ticket, get information, and come and find us all at YouTube Mommy Meetup, the Facebook group. And if you're listening on the podcast, we appreciate you. And we will talk to you in the next Hangout in 2 weeks. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.